Sorry. So this company we're talking about, this property you're coming here to buy today, you're coming to sell, you're coming to join us. The founder is Dr. Austin Ozioma Onwumere and Dr. Jane Obioma Onwumere. This is not that ordinary leader. They are a leader with a good heart. They are a leader with integrity. They are a leader that whatever they say they do. They are a leader that, has wiped away a lot of poverty from a lot of people in Nigeria. Leaders who has created employment to many people without submitting CV. If you listen to the testimony, one of the managers said, my degree certificate cannot take me. Pwan took me there. That will tell you how amazing this wonderful company is. This wonderful couple find this business in the year 2012, as I told you before. A brief history of them, they actually started this business when they were homeless. They were simply looking for 300,000 naira just to rent a flat. Out of this wilderness experience, Pwan was bettered. And that is what is driving the vision of making home ownership dream a reality for as many people as possible. And you too can become a landlord today and a landlady through this their vision. This homeless couple who were at the time squatting from place to place, from place to place, ended up building a brand. They ended up building a brand, which has in turn created several landlords and billionaires in the real estate industry. So if you're an investor today, just listen attentively so that you know exactly who is behind this golden opportunity you want to type in. Who is behind this thing that will make you to buy a land in Nigeria and you won't have any stress. So, and that is it.
Amaka?
Yes, please.
Our guest is in.
Okay. All right. So I'm happy that all of you are here today. We are much here today, but I'm telling you, it's not too late to give one more 2 minutes hit. Just a reminder to your investors, to your prospects to join us. 2 minutes to just send them a message. And while you're sending me to them 2 minutes, our guest speaker is here. What did I tell you people? I told you that we're going to have 10, 10, 10 today. 10, 10, 10. I don't know whether you understand what I mean by 10, 10, 10. 10, 10, 10 is the one doing this today. I don't know whether you understand whom he is. 10, 10, 10. He will, at the end of this meeting, I'm sure he's going to give you a highlight of 10, 10, 10. Because my team has known him as 10, 10, 10. That is the miracle that can change your life. I want to see, what name did he join in with?
Is iPhone 12 Pro Max.
Okay.
So you want to rename that?
No, just need to make him a co-host if
Okay.
he's sharing.
Yeah, exactly.
So can you type for me if you can share so I can send you, make you a co-host, a host so you can share your screen because we are here to sell property today. So before I welcome our guest speaker,
I'll say some things that you will share among yourself. Don't worry.
Okay, good.
Okay, so before I introduce our guest speaker, I want everyone to give us a love emoji in this chat. Anything, love, care, thank you, whatever, to welcome you into the platform. Because the person I'm welcoming you today is not an ordinary person. I'll stop sharing my screen, everybody. Sorry about that. As I said, we're here to sell today. We're not here to talk about the business. You've known the company already, okay? So without wasting your time, I want to introduce a wonderful man. We know him by the secret of wealth, 10, 10, 10. So, and I'm sure at the end of this meeting, he will give you a highlight of what 10, 10, 10 means, okay? So without wasting time, I want to introduce our wonderful guest speaker. Not that he's only a doctor, he's an MD, he's CEO of Pwan Heaven. So let's welcome him. Thank you for that emoji. Thank you. Welcome, sir, for this platform today. We have investors in the house who was looking forward to buy our beautiful estate. So the platform now is yours, sir.
Wow, wonderful. Thank you so much, Pastor Amaka. First of all, I want to apologize for keeping us waiting. While we were here, I had a meeting that was going on in my office. As a matter of fact, when we sent calls, I spoke so that the person can know, the people will know that I was having a meeting.
Yeah.
I want to thank everyone for the honor once again for me to be here again to address and to talk to us about real estate, the benefits. I will tell us a little bit of story, some of the things that I look at in terms of investments and all the rest of it. Generally life. I want to talk about also, I will introduce my book, my autobiography I use in marking my 60th birthday. I'm also going to talk about that briefly. So let me start from that because somehow in life, we feel too comfortable with what we have. And that era, I can tell you, is gone. You can't feel comfortable with what you have now because one, there's so much that is going on that has made the past obsolete. You know, in those days they used to say there are some that are analog, and it is true. Then you look at some of the things that are happening so fast that as we speak, robots is taking over most of the things, even in production, in industries. And so employment is in danger. So if you are not careful to understand it now, you probably will regret it later. So let me start by this. There was a time in our lives where we need to succeed. You know, and all what we need to succeed then was the ability to read and write. That was the first thing that happened to us, and we call it transformation. You can read, if you can read, and you can speak English. Now, it comes again to another time that after that, the era of university degree came. In fact, you had the chance of getting a good job with a good salary if you have a degree. Then the time for degree faded out, and now we came to the era of masters and PhD. Now the demands of the labor market went higher. Now you have to have a master's or PhD to get a good job and a good salary. Now, before long, it became the era of foreign degrees. So for those of us who lived abroad, who went to school, who capitalized on the occasion, that is the environment and the opportunity to go to school abroad, they are on demand in terms of employment. So employers started looking for people from foreign universities. Now that era has ended. I'm sorry. We are now in the era of skills. What you know and what you can do with your brain or your hands is now the norm. No matter your level of education, what matters right now is the skills that you have, especially new age digital skills. So let me ask you a question. What are you doing to remain relevant in this season that we are in? Are you still carrying your certificate up and down with obsolete knowledge? Or you are still blaming the government that is not even aware you exist? Do you even understand that work as you knew it 10 years back has changed? Are you aware that by 2025, machines and robots would have cleaned out 800,000 jobs and new market demands will evolve? Are you preparing for the future of work, or you will cross that bridge when you get there? It will be in your best interest to start to unlearn, learn, and relearn. So it is good for you to invest in yourself, upgrade on a daily basis. I advise that you pay the price now. You can afford the price of ignorance, poverty. Why? Because too expensive. I want to advise that you realign the priorities of those you love, including your kids, children, that they remain relevant during that year to profitable skills side by side the normal classroom education. This of what we are discussing, right? Talking about the P1 business. Can we mute ourselves, please?
Mute people, please.
Yeah, I'm sorry, looking for them. Yeah.
With background noise, yeah.
Yeah, I think they're all muted.
Thank you.
If you look at our lives today, the way we are structured, you will agree with me that the job is not even fulfilling our desire anymore. Whatever we want to do, the price of things have gone up, and we are earning. But when we earn, we don't really see what we are investing it on that will bring us return. MMM was in vogue some years ago, and I had some friends who were calling me, "Oh, Fred, you need to invest in MMM." And I told them, I don't invest in what I cannot see or know who is the person in charge of it. Where is the office of MMM? It was in the cloud. Today is history. A lot of us who burnt our fingers in it, we were the one that bailed them out, because as at the time they went broke, we that had the opportunity to say, okay, if I have 1 million, I want to invest it in landed property, we ended up be the one that sustained them in their era of need. Do we have to wait up until that time before we can make a decision? Some of us are abroad, we earn, but the fear of, Nigeria is not trustworthy, including yourself, because you can't exonerate yourself from the system just because you are abroad. So you are not trustworthy. As a result of that, you cannot trust anybody. So let me keep my money. Now, the value of money is always changing by the day. I remember when I was living in Dublin, the exchange rate has a lot of value. There are certain things that we were buying at a certain price. Today, those prices has gone bunker. They are no longer the same. House rent, cars, luxury. To live a luxury life right now, you have to earn it. And the best way to earn it will not be through the job that you are doing or through any investment that you don't know who. Some of us decide to put our money in the bank. When we put the money in the bank, of course, banks don't keep money, for your information. Banks trade with your money to make interest for themselves. And that interest, out of it, they pay you 3% per annum. And for me, 97% of it go to the bank. To me, that is penny wise, pounds foolish. Why do I have to keep my money with you for a year and I get 3% return on my investment? And so I can't profess that as a solution to anyone. So my advice is real estate. One would say because you are in real estate. No, long before I even became a real estate person, I had already known what it means to be in the real estate industry. I bought a property before I left Nigeria for Dublin. I bought a property for the two properties I bought was 2.8. So that is 5.6 million. And I used 1.8 to do the fencing, 1.2 to build a bungalow, 2 bungalows. That's 1.2, 1.2, 2.4 to build a bungalow, 2 bungalows. While I was living, I did not think of anything because, okay, the mindset would be build a big house, a duplex, skyscraper before you can earn. And so I traveled, leaving all the document, every instruction to my lawyer that he should look after my investment. After I left, he rented those 2 bungalows out. As at the time, the rent was just 800. He didn't tell me. Years gone by, I returned back to Nigeria and I met him. And he stretched out a passbook. Not now that checkbook is common. You have to earn before you get a checkbook. And so he gave it to me and said, this is what I've been able to do with your property. Guess what, ladies and gentlemen? I had 32 million naira savings for me within the short period of time I stayed. Now, I asked him, how did you get this money? He said, well, that your property, I put it on rent, and this is what I've been able to gather. Honest man. Right there and then, I promised to give him 2 million, which is on top. That is not inclusive of the fee that I will pay him. For one, for his honesty, and two, for letting me know that what I left behind was useful. And so I have the inkling about real estate before now. Also, prior to when I left, I sold 1 or 2 properties to friends that earned some commission. In short, 600,000 naira in those days was not piecemeal. 600,000 in those days, you'll be looking at 60 million naira today in terms of value. And so when I came back and I discovered that I can sell land, market it, and I will earn, I started with that. Today, I don't think there's any other investment. Okay, people talk about oil. Of course, oil and gas is something that is phasing out. So I cannot professionally recommend that is the best. The best I can recommend is land, which is property. When you own a piece of the earth, they call you a landlord. Lord, somebody who has control, somebody who has vested power on a particular domain. You are now Lord, landlord. So any other business that you are going into to invest, you don't have that Lord over it. And all other investment that you will invest in can actually be phased out. Real estate does not phased out. The same property that I earn that amount of money on, today, one of those flats, those bungalows, give me 9 million naira per annum each. So the 2 is giving me 18 million naira per annum. When I calculated how much I spent in construction, in purchasing of the land, everything total was 15 million naira. So in a swoop of 1 year, I've regained what I spent, and I still have the land as an asset. Today, if I want to, okay, at that time, he proposed that he want to, because he said, do you even know the value of that land now? I said, no. He said, the value of that land as at the 2014 when I came, it said it was selling for 350 million. I said, it's a lie. He said, let's try something. I want to put it in the market. If anybody called, we'll go together. And truly he did. We went. We saw a young couple came and they were pricing it 250 million. Now, a government allocated land is 1,000 square meter in Lagos State. Government allocation in GRA, special reserve areas, are 1,000 square meter. They don't do the 600 square meter that the Lagos State does, as in the public does. So what I have there is actually 4 plots, 500 square meter each. And I said to myself, you mean even the 500 square meter is going to be 250 million naira. So if I said the 4 is giving me 1 billion immediately, I said, you know what? Real estate will die here. And so today, I can't really tell how much the value of that land is today, because it will look as if one is over-exaggerating. But I can tell you categorically that those 2 plots that I bought for 5.6 million naira, total expenses, both purchase of land and the 2 bungalows and fencing, gates, and so on, cost me 15 million naira. Today, one of such, one plot can fetch me nothing less than 600 million naira. So if I say I'm a billionaire, please don't doubt me, because I have the assets that made me a billionaire. Billionaires are not because of the money, the cash they have at hand. It's their assets that they quantify that bring them up to that status of billionaire. You won't see the cash in there. So, my dear brothers and sisters, I can recommend to you the real estate in the P1 group. Why? The meeting I was having with staff this morning, prior to the afternoon, was the same thing, business of real estate. And I know what I will get in the end of it when it goes through. Not that it is something that is small.
Anywhere, man, get to
Mute yourself, please, so that we will not hear what you are saying. To be
Is that,
better.
Idris, thank you.
Okay, so for me, this is Fred, who lived with you before. I remember when I was coming to Nigeria, a few of my friends said, Nigeria, you are going to commit suicide. I believe today some of them want to come and commit the same suicide I have committed. How is what they don't know how to. So what I'm recommending is this. Whatever you earn, when Pastor was talking, she said something. She said 10, 10, 10. You can actually do well with your income if you understand this particular formula that she spoke about, which I'm going to talk about now. It has to do with 10, 10, 10. Your income, all of it is not your money. Because some of us say it's my money. It's not your money. You can split your money into 10, 10, 10, 70%. Where 10% is your tithe for those of us who pay tithes, your other 10% is for your benevolence, the other 10% will be for your maintenance, and 70% go into your investment. That is how to grow your wealth. When you maintain this status, this process, over a period of time, you get used to it. Initially, you will struggle because you're not used to it. You will struggle. So it is normal. But when you get used to it, you begin to do well. And you will see the increase of your lifestyle, your investment. You will see that you'll be more empowered. There is no that is faster when you can invest in real estate. If a month you say, I'm dedicating 500 euro for investment, as today, over a period, you'll be able to do 6,000 naira.
Amaka, mute that person, please. Thank you.
you know, you'll be able to do investment of 6,000. But if you were to save that money, let me tell you, 1,000 go to save.
Is mute Chinedu. Chinedu, mute yourself. Sorry, doctor.
Yes. But because of the fact that you put a system in place that is guiding you, you'll be able to do that effortlessly. And guess what? Your 6,000 euro that you are able to save, the accumulative interest that you have, that is the reward or the return on your investment that will come to you over that period of 1 year would have either double or triple. You cannot get below 50% of your investment when it comes to land. And it is real. That's why they call it real estate. It's not fake. It is not vague. It is not something that is abstract. It is not, oh, I will double, you will double your money when you invest in, there's one particular one that they brought for me yesterday, and I was smiling when the man was telling me, and I said, you know me by now that my name is real estate. You can never catch me doing any other business than real estate. Why? Because there are many branches in real estate that I can invest in and I will earn a living. And if I put my money in that, whatever that you call it, is it Omega Pro or something? I said, who is Omega Pro? Where is the office of Omega Pro? If at all my investment go bunker, who do I hold responsible? You that brought it, will you be able to return my money back to me? He said, no. I said, so why do I have to invest in that? I said, but you bought a land from me, for instance. You can hold me responsible. When I allocate the land to you, all right? When I allocate the land to you, you will see it visibly. You can, go there, you can do something on the land. Or when you resell, you will get money. You know that your investment is secured. There is no natural disaster apart from maybe God decide that he wants to withdraw his word. He already promised that he will not destroy the world with water. So we are sure of that. No matter how high the water will rise, it will go back to its foundation, its boundary. All right? Fire cannot destroy land. You see? So if you buy a property, it is real. You will see it. It is there. And every day, it will appreciate. Let me come to talk about one of the properties I bought, I was selling 2 years ago. Diamond Heaven, for instance. We sold Diamond Heaven for 12 million naira. That was the price we bought it. We sold it when we started. Today, it's 35 million naira. Look at that. Over 2 years. The price has double, almost triple. I am very certain if anyone is patient enough to still hold forth, in the next 1 year, 2 years, you'll be seeing your investment growing. Not to talk of when you put something on it as a building that will be giving you monthly or yearly income. So you can't compare the two, and you have peace of mind. Why? The thing is there, real. So I want to urge us, for those of us who like fashion, my advice would be that cut down on your expenses on yourself. I know that you want to feel good, but guess what? iPhone is one of the most deceptive investment that I have seen. I remember iPhone 4. Up to now, we have 14. They say Pro Max, iPhone 14 Pro Max. When they bring it, the thing will go viral. Students will buy it. Parents will buy for their children. They will buy for themselves, and so on and so forth. Guess what? It started from 4. From 4 to 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now, what I'm using is 13 actually. It's not 12. But guess what? before I even started enjoying this one, 14 came and they were advertising it for me. And I said, you know what? It ends here until this one go bad. I'm not changing it. Guess what? The features are the same. And most of us are actually not using the phone to the full capacity. Even 50% we are not using it. Because 1, we make calls. 2, like Zoom meetings like this. 3, chats. Then put our pictures there. And I tell people that, okay, you do all of this with your phone that you bought in Nigeria here. For instance, this particular one was bought for 1.350. Let me let it was a, let me let you know that it was a gift.
Amaka, mute yourself.
All right, it was a gift that was given to me on my 60th birthday, given to me by the president herself. That was that she gave to me. So it's not as if I took my money to go and buy it, because sincerely speaking, if I have 1 point something million naira, I know what to do with it already. So now we don't use it to full capacity, but we use it anyway. And in the name of God, I am carrying iPhone Pro Max 14. So the question is that, of what value does that add to you? Then that is why when I say 10, 10, 10, 70%, it is real and it's a practice that can help anybody. But what you do with that your 70%, which is investment for investment purpose, is up to you. What are you putting into? We have properties that ranges from 1.5 up to 35 million naira. We have houses that ranges from 30 million up to 80 million naira. This, when you are able to invest in any of these categories, you will see that it will grow your income steadily, and you have confidence that is there, is real. So I just want to bring this to your notice today again to remind you that truly we cannot ignore real estate. If you really want to have peace of mind on investment, you cannot. In 2007, 2008, 2009, before 2010, shares was reigning in Nigeria. In short, it was in vogue. Where they were called, some of us who were there then, they were calling us to bring money to invest in shares. I don't know if it happens to you. It happened to me. Friends called me. Thank goodness I don't have enough that time to even invest, because it was more like living from hand to mouth. And I said to them, I'm struggling to pay my bills. And I cannot add that to my portfolio. And that was how I kept it. Those who went for it, my dear brothers and sisters, you can attest to it that they all burned their fingers, just like the MMM that crashed in 2014 or so. All right? So why would I recommend that to someone? We call abroad our home, but it's a fake. That's not true. Nigeria is our home. Irrespective of what is going on, I can tell you, you are better off than abroad. You may not believe it. It depends on your association. It depends on what you are doing. Because some of the things you think that are necessity that you are enjoying over there, you pay through your nose. I know the system, so you cannot tell me about how the system operates. All the tax you pay, all the bill that we pay, I'm aware of them. So the truth is, can we change the dynamics, the narrative, and rethink to invest back home here and have some level of comfort. Some of us who does not come back home is because you don't have any investment in Nigeria. Some does not have their own houses they will stay. When I was coming back, it was because I have a roof that I will walk into that is my own. That is the reason I was bold enough to come. Because if I had come and I'm living with my uncle or my brother or my sister, guess what? It will only take some time. But because I have that already settled, when I came back, I opened my door, my room, and I went in. You have not started. It is not too late because you still have your life. This is the right time to start. So this is my recommendation, and I want to give room for any question, if there is any, before I introduce our products that are in the market. God bless you. Thank you so much, Pastor Maka. Are we there?
Yes, that is actually wonderful. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you.
It's the question time. If you have your question, raise your hand up, or you can type it before we move into the real estate. The investors, get ready, because we're going to showcase you what we have today. And people who want to join us as estate agents, stay tuned. Everybody is welcomed. Any question before we move on?
Okay, there's a question here.
Okay.
Somebody wants me to repeat the 10-10-10 procedure.
Yeah.
So the 10-10-10, 10% for your tithe. The other 10% is for your benevolence. You know, you give your offering, you do your goodwill, maybe to your family and all that, 10%. The other 10% is for your maintenance. Now, that 10% for your maintenance can go up because of the need we have that are not the same. My 10% may be able to look after my needs, but may not be able to look after someone who is earning lower than I am. So you can actually move that up to 20 or 30%. But what that does for you is that your 70% for investment will not go down, either to 50 or to 40. So depending on how it is, but don't make it too comfortable, because if you make it too comfortable, you won't move faster. All right? So make it a little bit for you to strive, you know? So if your 10% is not enough for you to carry your needs for the month, increase it by either additional 10 or 20%. My recommendation usually is always don't go below 50% of your investment, so that you have tangible assets to rely on or to fall back on in time past. None of us will work forever. Don't you want to retire good? You know, so that is that is the narrative for the 10-10-10 for that person who has that question. I think there's one other question again that I saw. Okay, I think it's the same person. So I believe that answers your question. Who else?
There's another question there.
Do you have estate? No, I don't have. How can we do a proper follow-up on clients? Okay, following up on clients, first of all, your clients become your friend automatic. How do you relate with your friends? It's the same method. You are not seeing your clients as you are seeing your clients as your friend. So how do you treat your friend? You know, you need to get in touch with your clients, not for the business, because some of us, like the advice I normally give, don't go into real estate with the mindset of making money. You will not make the money, all right, except you are investing. If it is to sell, you will not make. That's a plain truth. Go into the business with an open mind of doing what now? of educating people, helping people to get investment, you will succeed if you go with that mindset. All right. So how to follow up with clients is for you to make sure that you know them one-on-one, that you can pick your phone and you call them and they will answer you. But first of all, be yourself. Don't add, don't subtract. All right. That's how to follow up, proper way of following up on clients. Then what is the cheapest way to invest in real estate? Of course, the cheapest way is for you to join either as a PBO, P1 business owners. You sell, you earn money, you invest from there. If your salary cannot carry that, when you sell, you invest. You reinvest whatever you are selling, you get as a commission. You can reinvest it into the system. I gave us some time ago, I think the last meeting we had, I told us that in P1 Heaven, we designed a system for PBOs. Whereas a PBO can buy a land and pay over a long period of time without the price of the land changing. So there's no payment plan for you. If the land is 3 million naira and you're paying it over a period of 2 years, the price is 3 million. We don't treat you like we treat a client, because client will have a payment plan, but you don't have, as long as you are a PBO. You know, we make that possible for every PBO to be part of the business, to have a feel of it, to experience it, the goodness in it, so that you don't just tell people this is what I am doing without referring to yourself as part of the business. Remember, P1 business owner, that's what PBO means. So it is your own business you are actually running. So we open that for people, for PBOs, to have their own properties. Let me check. I don't know if there's another question. How can we get a record presentation? I think you can ask Pastor Maka for some of the properties, especially the more affordable ones, only have deed of assignment and survey plan. What's the assurance that the lands won't be revoked, maybe by government or indigenous people? Okay, this is a very good question. We are a real estate company. We are not on Monile. We are not selling and just walk away. We also have part of that land. None of our estate we sell completely, because whatever is left is actually our profit as well. So it's part of our investment. So whatever estate that we are selling that has a deed of assignment and a contract of sale or survey plan, what it does is that we perfect it. Now, the question is, what if government come after it? The truth is, if land is not committed for a school, a military barracks, a hospital, or a police station, or any of the parastatals, all right, that have to do with government, if it's not committed to that, nobody will trouble you. You can ratify it. So we are not mushroom, like you know. We're a big organization, and we can actually perfect the title that will cover the entire landscape that we bought. And that includes whoever subscribed to the property. So that assurance is there that even as I speak to you, there are some of my properties, P1 Heaven property, that we are working on at the moment, that we are having to clean up, you know. So yes, there is no danger in that, except when you shut it, it has all those paramilitary or military, hospital or school meant for. Those ones, government will not move for you. Okay? Then does P1 has land in Edo State? We have land in Edo State. Some of our kids have land in Edo State. Kwara, no, not yet. I was told when I invested that after 6 months of payment plan, if I'm not able to finish the payment, they will be 20% interest. Yes, sir. The reason is this. There is logistics for every or operational cost. So if a payment plan is 6 months, if you do not pay, you finish the payment in that 6 months, they can move you to 1 year. If they move you to 1 year, the payment plan will change. So for instance, a land that is selling for 1.5 for outright, will be 1.8 in 3 months, in 6 months rather. Then from 1.8, it can move to 3.2 for 1 year. So if you cannot complete in 6 months, it will move up by a certain percentage for the balance, not the entire money now. For the balance, 20% will be added, or they move you to another payment. So if you don't do that, people will relax. So there must be a guide that will guide people in doing that. And that is why that clause is there in that FAQ. What other question?
Sir, please, can we leave the question? Because they're asking questions of what you did not talk about. So keep all questions at the end of the meeting. We'll continue the questions after we showcase our property. Then we'll now talk about the questions, because the questions are talking about where did we have house. He has not even shown you where his house is. You're asking where do you have. So let's allow him to explore where he has properties and what they're going for. Then all the questions will be wrapped up, okay?
Yes, yes.
Thank you, everyone.
Yeah.
Okay. We have properties in, now let's go to properties.
Yeah.
Okay. We have properties in Lagos State.
Lagos State.
Yes, ranging from, as of today, the lowest property we have is 1.8, called Heaven Bay. Heaven.
So direct me on where to click.
Click on land.
Okay.
Yes. Click on Lagos land. It will give you, okay, these are the landed properties. So we have land in Lagos, we have in Asaba, we have in Warri, we have in Uyo, and we have in Owerri. Warri land came out, I think last month, 2 months ago, after having some disappointments with the first one we had. So, and their location, one is on the airport road, and the other one is on the Port Harcourt road. The one on the airport road is selling for 3.5 million, while the one going at the airport road, Port Harcourt road is selling for 1.8 promo price. Then we starting from the south and east now, we have in Uyo, 3.5. Then Eastern Heaven is 2, which is 1.8. Uyo, we have Oak Heaven 1, which is selling for 2.5 million naira. We are just coming up with a new one in Uyo on the airport road. It has a certificate of deposit, which is a title on the land already. That we have not launched. It's a brand new product that is coming anytime from now. I think 1st or 2nd week of November, that should be out. Then Asaba. We have 3 estates in Asaba. Oak Heaven 1, 2, 3. And the one of phase 1 is sold out, even though it is 2.250, but it's sold out. The one of Oak Heaven phase 2 is selling on a promo price of 950 per plot. Then the one for phase 3 is selling for 750 on a promo price. We just brought another one out in the same area, selling for 1.8 million, the same Oak Haven. Then we go to Warri. Warri, still in Delta State. We also have Oak Haven Warri. Oak Haven Warri is selling for 2.250 million. It's a brand new estate. It's an extension of the former one. And at the moment, we are clearing the land as we are doing in Uyo. We are clearing and we are mapping out to get ready. When we start selling, we allocate instantly, just like we have in Owerri. Owerri, we are clearing, we've cleared, we've mapped out, we are doing fence work, we are doing gatehouse in the estates. Then we have Haven City Warri. It's so that even though we have some few plots that we just bought, but we don't want to be in a hurry to sell those ones. Then we'll come back to Lagos. Lagos, we have Ross Haven is just coming back into the market at 6 million naira per plot. We have Haven Bay for 1.8. It's going to be for 1 week. So by next week, it will go to 2. Then have Springhaven. Springhaven just finished selling. It's sold out now. We are looking at buying additional just to it. So when it is out, we'll announce that. These are all buy and build. So this property excision locate immediately. They are all plotted already. Then we have Haven Garden. Haven Garden extension. Haven Garden extension is selling for 4.5 million with a 10% rebate for whoever purchased. If you pay 10%, so what you have won. Then
no nice. Mute yourself, please.
So then we move down to Diamond Haven. Diamond Haven actually is sold out. It's just the few plots we have. I think about 6 or so that are there that we want to sell, going for 35 billion. In Haven Peninsula. Haven Peninsula is also another one. Is good, selling for the same 35 million. Then we have Haven Court. Haven opposite Royal Haven. And 5 million. Yeah, selling for 5 million naira. So these are the properties we have at the moment talking about land. Then we go to building. We have Haven Residence. Haven Residence, people are living there already. It's a built up estate that people are living in already. And a flat there is selling for 33 million naira, 3-bedroom. The 2-bedroom selling for 30 million naira. The 2-bedroom, one set is sold at the new one we are constructing is what we're actually marketing now. Then we move to the big one. The big one is the Crystal Haven. Crystal Haven is in Mobile Road. And we are about starting that. We're seeking approval already for that. We've done all the necessary things we needed to do. The place is already cleared and we are trying to move in any time from now. Now, the reason why I will not give price on that is because one, the prices of materials are moving every day because of the exchange rate. So what we are looking at is that we will give that price out only when we are sure that we are moving to site. when the approval is released to us. We're in the process of that already. In the next 1 or 2 weeks, we should be done with that. We've done the soil test. We know the type of soil that is there. We know the type of building that we can put there. So ladies and gentlemen, the other areas we are looking at exploiting is Abia State, Enugu, and Oka. We have a land in Oka that we have not really put into the market because the access road is not good. We are discussing with the family to give us either the permission to do the road for them and we take the cost from land, or they do the road for us so that we can access our land with their own money. Enugu, by the time we go for this Success Summit, because Success Summit is coming up in Enugu next month, by the time we do that, we will be able to have something in Enugu. So Abuja also, we are looking at getting something in Abuja as well. During my visit to Abuja, we went, but we couldn't see anyone that really triggered my interest. I've applied for government to release allocation for us. So I don't know, probably in the nearest future, they will call us to have that. So this is the properties we have at the moment. Okay, somebody asked, yeah, the one in Asaba, if you are interested, you need to shout me up. My number is 090. Amos, I think you have my number. If you are interested in that one of 950 in Asaba, you can contact me, Amos, so that I can send you the form. And
so please, can they contact the person that invited them? Because it's people that invited them.
Yeah, okay. I think Amos must be somebody who because it's in my call list. So it means that person may be a PBO or.
And maybe we'll have to ask them first so that members will be happy with the meeting.
I don't think he's a client. Anyway, well,
okay.
But whether he has the person or not, there's a place for referral. So definitely he will refer who referred him or her. So that has no way. Then the cheapest way to invest in real estate, first of all, become a registered member and invest in either buy land, build, or invest in buy to sell. Well, that is your understanding, Austin. The thing is that the cheapest way, yes, become a member. I agree with you. Then with your commission, you can buy and start investing. That I will agree with you. There are people that need land in Benin City. How much for Benin plots? Okay, what we will do, Sir Anthony, you need to shout me up or shout the person that invited you. There are people that own land in Benin. I don't have in Benin at the moment. Normally, when I want to invest, I will stabilize in a place before I move to another place. So right now, we are trying to stabilize in Owerri. After that, you can see the sequence now will move to Enugu. And that is how we operate. So that is it. What about Mass Waters, Odomi Phase 2 in Lagos? Please throw more light on it. I just invested on it. Well, Mass Waters is P1 Mass S. So I may not have all the details for you, but like the location is in Odomi. I have a property in Odomi, but it's a long-term investment. And so if anybody buys into it, the allocation will not come now. I must be sincere with you because it's just waste of money or time money down. We will sell it, but we will do fence, we will clear, we will do plot demarcation in our own time. We won't be in a hurry to do all this. So we have one there, but like I said, Mass Waters is P1 Mass property, so I cannot know. I don't even know where it is anyway, but I know that they have this name, Mass Waters in Odeome. My phone number, Chibuze, my phone number is 090 6000 4376 4376 0906 000 4376. That's my number. My office official number. Okay. Okay, Amaka, you are interested in Owerri. Okay, you can shout who brought you, or you shout me up, and you make the person who brought you your referral. That's Amaka. Please, sir, how can we get record of this meeting? Okay, you contact, yes, that's my number there. Please contact Pastor Amaka, the host. She will give you details of this meeting in recording. All right, so any other question, please? I think in terms of our estates and so on, our office is at Lekki County Home, 7. Lekki County Home in Kotavilla Estate, Lekki Ekpe Expressway, Lagos.
So, sir, thank you very much.
Yes. So
you still have properties available in Heaven Residence.
Yeah, we still have, yes. The 2 bedrooms are still available. 1 unit of the 3 bedroom is just bought. They just bought it yesterday. That's out of the way. So we have bedroom there.
Okay, 2. Okay.
Now, let me tell you the benefit of some of these things we do. The allocation of Heaven City, which of the Heaven City, because we have Heaven City 1 and 2. Then we also have them in various Lagos and Warri. Which one? Ilamija, okay. Is it phase 1 or phase 2? Uche, Barbara. Okay, phase 1. We actually are doing allocation. So I'm surprised we have not allocated you. Please do us a mail and they will invite you for allocation, because we've been doing allocation all this while. So I'm surprised that you haven't gotten allocation. Okay, so let me tell you the good thing that you can do with your unit if you buy, let's say, 2 bedroom or 3 bedroom. Thing we call the shortlet, which is more like B&B. All right. Okay. Don't worry, Barbara. Just do us a mail. If you have an email, do us a mail with your name, and definitely are sure that you will be allocated, because we have allocated in that phase 1. We even have phase 2 already. So please do us a mail with your full name. Thank you so much for your patience. Now, for those of us who are thinking of buying maybe a unit of 2 bedroom, 3 bedroom, terrace, flat, you can use for your shortlets. Shortlets in Lagos is in vogue. You are not spending much when you do that. Why? Because when people come, they will do their cooking themselves. All you need to do is to put somebody who will clean the place up after they leave, and who will open the place up for them when they arrive. That's all you need. And somebody to call when they are available. Okay, oh, there's no water in the place, or the water is not this, or this one is. That person will be on standby for you, and you pay little money to do that. Now, the benefits are enormous. A friend of mine came from the UK, family, talking about not having your own properties before you come, and you are with your family. You won't want to stay with your relatives. Now, when they came, before they came, they called for me to get them a place. Now, I don't do all those things before, but when they called me, I started inquiring. Even though I was not the one that got the place for them. But when they got, guess what they were paying every month, every day rather, paying 190,000 naira per day. Guess how many months they stayed? 3 months in Nigeria. They paid that amount of money, all right, 190,000 because they are a family, you have a wife, you have a husband, then you have children. So multiply 190,000 times 90 days. That will give you, yeah. So how much did you buy the house? That is just for 3 months. So look into that. That will help you a lot. If you can afford it, do it and use it for this purpose. Then also when you are coming, you have a place that you can rest. You go to your private place instead of spending money in hotels or staying with relatives who will tell you after 1 week, no, this remote, they don't put it in this place. No, this channel, this is the channel that we normally watch. You can watch whatever you want. So talking about freedom, I just felt I should chip that in for us to also digest. Thank you very much. Okay, clients want to buy a flat. Okay, just a minute. A client wanted to buy a flat from Haven Residence and we're told it's off the market. 2-bedroom apartment, 3-bedroom. Well, we have 2-bedroom at the moment. We have 2-bedroom at the moment. The last 3-bedroom was bought yesterday. So I don't know where that information came from because that 3-bedroom was the only one that was left in the 3-bedroom category. But the 2-bedroom and brand new that we are just building, oh, that may be because she was not aware, please. Apologies on her behalf. We have terraces where that is what we are about starting now, 3-bedroom terraces with a BQ. We have a terrace twin duplex in Royal Heaven that is already built to carcass. So if anybody want to buy that, can also contact me for that. It's a twin duplex, 4-bedroom each with a BQ. It's something that you love. We built it.
How much is it going for?
1 unit is going for, in carcass, is going for 55 million naira. The terraces, Barbara, we've not quantified the cost yet because of the approval we are waiting for. We want the approval to come so that we can do the pricing according to the current market rates. That's why we've not, I didn't give that out, Barbara. So I think at the moment, this is what we have, and I believe the advice I gave and some of these things are useful for you, and you will key into it. God bless you all.
Thank you very much, Doctor.
Thank you very much. So that is amazing.
You're welcome, man.
I'm sure all of you are happy. Please, can you give me love emojis, please? Just appreciate him in the chat. Appreciate him in the chat. Give him love emojis.
Okay, Anthony, my number is 090 6000
Thank you, Faith.
4376.
Thank you, Francis. Thank you, Barbara.
Okay.
Thank you, Gladys.
All, I'm so delighted. Thank you so much. God bless you all. Now, Pastor, I think we can be doing monthly, you know, instead of waiting for so long.
Yeah, yeah.
The ball is in your court. You're too busy.
That would be nice.
No, I'm helping you now so that we can arrange a monthly meeting.
Okay.
All right,
Okay.
that we doing this. I believe.
Can we do it last Saturday of every month? Because that is our PBO members meeting day so that they can invite the investors and then we all listen.
Yes.
Yeah.
Every last Saturday is become a fixed. Every last Saturday of the month.
If you agree, I will put that in my program.
Okay.
Please, yeah, every last Saturday. But this October is off the question. Let's start from November.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
All right.
That's generous, Doctor.
You all, I'm coming to Dublin soon.
I hope it's this year. Every year since last year soon. This soon, not the end. I feel like Jesus they come with the year.
Last year, my children came. Even this year, they came. But I'm looking at coming this year, maybe to spend 1 or 2 weeks with you guys.
Maybe we need to organize a meeting.
Give us ahead of time because one Dublin team wants to do physical meeting where you come.
Yeah, exactly.
Of course,
in a hotel. Yeah.
When I'm coming, I will give a prior notice to that. Don't worry.
Yeah. So we can look for hall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. On time also that I can get my visa to be there, please.
Where are you?
I was thinking, where do you base?
No, I live in Spain, yeah.
Oh,
okay.
You are Europe now. You don't need visa to come to Ireland.
You don't need visa now.
You don't need visa.
I need visa.
Yeah.
To come to Ireland?
Don't worry. You will get now.
When you apply, they will give you, don't worry. Visiting visa.
Thank you, sir.
All right.
Yeah. Okay, thank you, everyone. As I always said, this meeting actually, in a nutshell, will cost you up to $1,000 if you're inviting him officially, but he did it free.
Yeah.
And the only way we can compensate him is to look forward to all P1 Heaven lands and patronize P1 Heaven. And then P1 houses as well. And the new one that is coming out now, start saving your money. Normally, deposit starts from 10 million. I'm just giving you a hint. He didn't say so, but I know it's from 10 million deposit.
It's going to reduce this for us.
So, so start saving out. So
maybe
the moment he releases it, let this team be the first people to key into that war.
Yes.
So we just key in immediately. He releases it. Just start saving your money. So you won't say, oh, I don't have deposit to start. That's what is holding me. Because the moment you pay that deposit, then every month you'll be shooting in something. But in 1 year, that house belongs to you.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So that's the only way you can say thank you to him, by going there, look for the lands anywhere, anywhere he has such a case now, and key in and get something from him. And then the house, get ready for the one that is about to launch and the one that is already there. See the one you can. If not, even your prospects, please show them P1 Heaven. You know, we have so many athletes. They're all wonderful. But I'm telling you, if you do with P1 Heaven, you will go home and sleep. And not that I'm marketing him, I'm saying the truth. You go home and sleep. So please, I want next month when we are coming, he said, oh, after this meeting, there's a lot of sales in my estate. That's the only way he knows that you appreciated him. So, sir, thank you so much. We appreciate you. We're looking forward to see you the last Saturday of the month of June of November. That will be wonderful. Yes. Before then, I'm sure you will see our green light. Please, in our Kingdom Dublin, this thing, please, if they put the price, just put it there for us. I've already told them to start saving money because all Dublin, UK, American, Faith, you're there, right? All of them, Austin King, you're there, right? All of us are going to have estate in the new estate. Start saving your money.
Yes, yes.
All of us.
That is great. Very interesting.
Start saving your money so that when Francis is going, I say, please help me check my house there, please. And when I'm going, you tell me, please, are you in Nigeria? Help me check my own.
Yes.
So please, let's all gather and get in one estate.
I'm here to give you feedback on that anyway, so.
Yes, exactly.
Oh, Sweden, Helen, all of us, Barbara, we are going to get in that new estate. Start saving your money.
First of all, the diasporas. Why? Because I know how it is to earn the dollar or the euro or the pound. I know. So the thing is that I'm here to cover every interest of anybody in diaspora. That's the truth.
Yes.
Thank you, sir.
Special interest. Yeah.
Yes, the special interest,
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
All right, so let me let you guys continue your meeting. God be with you and bless you. See you next month, okay?
Bye-bye.
Thank you, sir. God bless you.
Bye.
Thank you, sir.
We appreciate.
I appreciate.
We appreciate.
So if you want to join the PBO, Infinity Hot 1-2I, if you want to join the PBO to become a real estate agent, please contact the person that invited you for this meeting. If you see it on Facebook or WhatsApp or anywhere social media, please inbox the person that advertised it. The person will put you through and send you a link on how to join. It's good to join through somebody that put it on, because the person will guide you like a child until you know what you're doing. So for everyone here who is looking for the recording of this video, I know most of you might not be in the chat room. I'm going to send, yes, Bolaji, thank you so much. I'm going to send the video recording, Dublin Kingdom Global WhatsApp chat room, okay? PBO Abuja chat room, okay? The landlady chat room, okay? The main PBO, official PBO chat room, I will send it there as well, okay? Then the landlady oracle chat room. That is the chat rooms I am in. If you're not in any of these chat rooms, please, I'm giving 5 minutes for you to indicate here so I know how you can get it. Just chat that you're not in any of this, so we'll know how you can get this, because this meeting is for actually all the people in P1. We're not making it specially for Dublin Kingdom Global. They're the one hosting it, but it's for everyone. Am I seeing the chart clear? Let's see. Anybody that's not in these groups, we are going to post it. I'm not in there, man. Okay, Amaka, please, can you unmute yourself? Tell us whether you're a new member or old. If you're new, we invited you, then we'll know how you can get it. Amaka, can you unmute yourself, please?
Yeah, hello.
I'm not in any of the chat. Okay.
Yeah,
Amaka,
yeah. Good afternoon, everyone.
Good
My
afternoon,
name is
ma'am.
Amaka GK. I live in Sweden. I got to
Okay.
know this from a friend and a sister. Her name is Helen. She's in this meeting at the moment.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, that means you're about to join.
Actually, I want to join and I want to buy,
Okay, so meet her. She's in Dublin Kingdom Global. So the moment you sign up your registration, you'll be added to the chat rooms.
Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, Sister Helen, good afternoon, ma.
Hello, good afternoon, everyone. God bless you. Hello.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, my name is Perseverance.
Okay.
Yes, I live in Sweden also. It's Helen.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah. I love that. Sweden is taking over.
Yeah, so we are taking over.
Yeah, is taking over.
I was even trying to send a message. It's like the message have to go through her. You understand? So I was asking the one in Asaba, because I'm from Delta State. I would like to definitely own a property. Though I have a property, but I would love that also.
That is fine. Tell Helen to send you the subscription form for Asaba and the flyers for Asaba so you can make your choice.
I'll do that.
All right. Thank you so much. Then we have another person, Precious. Precious, can you tell me the chat room you're in, man? Precious, can you unmute yourself? I'm not in any. Okay.
Yes.
Precious.
Yes. Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon. Are you a new? Have you signed up before?
I have signed up before.
Okay, so which chat room are you in?
I think I'm in one of the chat room, but the number is not in one of the WhatsApp, or the phone is not good now. It's just that the person that brought me into the P1 soft, she just told me, she just messaged me on Messenger, because I told her that I'm having an issue with the phone. So if there is any information, she should let me know. So she know that I'm not in Nigeria. So I always tell that I'm interested in anything like Zoom meeting, since I cannot come to or the normal maybe training centers and all that one. So she just informed me and sent me the link.
Okay, that's fine. So,
Yeah.
so the person, what's the name? You applied.
Queen Faith Obioha.
Okay, tell Queen Faith that you want the recording of this meeting.
Okay.
She will find a way to get it. And tell her
Okay,
to
ma.
shut me up
Okay, ma. Okay.
if she can't get it, so that I can give it to her, she'll get across to you, okay?
Okay, ma. Thank you.
She's not here. If she's here, I will have asked her the chat room she is, but she's not here.
No, she's not here. She's in so many chat rooms also. She's there.
Yes, so tell her
But not
to.
that my phone have issue, but this is my phone. The one I use in most of the chat is my MTN. So, but this my Qatar line is not in most of, so that's why.
All right, so tell her that, and then I think that will solve the problem.
Okay then.
So can we get Ken? Ken, can you tell us who invited you? If you registered, let's know how to get it recorded to you. Is Ken there? Ken, can you unmute yourself? Okay, maybe Ken is no more here. I think we're all fine now. I'm not in any. Oh, I want to visit. I want to invite. I was invited to the program. Okay. Can I pronounce this name? Is it Abinuwaya Mojisola? Abi, did I pronounce your name well? Can you unmute yourself? Let's know how you can get it.
Yes, Abinuwaye Mojisola.
Thank you for helping me. Okay,